Write down what you love about yourself right now. All the great things about you right now, write them down. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Vicki Lemons, and I'm bringing you part 2. So in part 1, we talked about how to discover my purpose. What was I created to do? And if you haven't seen that video, I would encourage you to watch that one before this one if you do not know what your purpose in life is. Now, for those who do know, or you have already watched that first video, here is how you walk in your purpose. These are just some tips. There are many ways. Everyone's individual. Everyone's walk is different. So you can establish multiple ways in addition to these along the way. But these are the ways that I discovered personally, and I just want to share them with you. So if you did or didn't watch the last video, a few years ago, I was on a search to finding my purpose, and with that came a book. And in that book, I not only talk about how I discovered my purpose, but I also ask questions for the audience for them to be able to discover their purpose. And my purpose is to help people become their best self by encouragement, motivation, inspiration, using my past, my stories, my history to take negative situations and turn them into a positive. And maybe someone can be helped by what I have experienced and me sharing them with the world. On to walking in our purpose. You have to let go of distractions. That's number one. Number one is you have to let go of distractions. Distractions can come in the form of a boyfriend or a girlfriend that's toxic. It can come in the form of alcohol. It can come in the form of smoking or drugs. It can come in the form of company, the people you keep around you. It can come in any form. It can come in the form of social media, being on your phone, interacting with strangers in a negative way, all these things. These are all distractions. You know what's distracting you. And if you don't know, write down what you do every day for 3 days. And you'll start to see a pattern of where I'm talking about going even down to the bathroom. Write down everything you do. And I guarantee you'll see a pattern of where you put your time and energy, and those things that can be cut out, cut them out. Because here's the deal. When you are walking in your purpose, you don't have time for distractions. You are spending so much time developing you, developing your skills, developing your talents. You don't have the time or the energy, you shouldn't have it, to put it into frivolous things. So, or anything that's going to stop you. You don't have time for a smoke break. You got stuff to do. So you need to let go of your distractions. That's number one. Number 2, start hanging around people that you want to be affiliated with in this world that you want to create. Who do you want to be? You should have figured that part out before you got to this video. Now hang around those type of people. Get into those type of groups, because you probably aren't where you want to be because you're content where you are with the people you're around. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the people you're hanging around. I'm just saying we can hang around those people moderately. We need to be around people that's gonna help us grow for the majority of our time, right? You're not saying that you're trying to be better than them. You're not saying that that they aren't, worthy of being around. You're saying you have different things to do and those people aren't fulfilling those things. No love lost. I can't give you what you need. I should be happy for you. Go get what you need. Become the best version of you. And then if anything, if that person is watching you become the best version of you, they will then say, you know what? Let me get my stuff together. Okay? So think about it like that. But get around people you can benefit from. Being around people just like you, or being around people with just a little bit more than you, or like I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about in life. Then that's where you will always be. Okay? So be careful who you choose to be around, because they will completely stop you from getting further in your walk in your purpose. You can know what your purpose is all day long, but if you are hanging around people who aren't walking in their purpose, you will stay right there, right where they are. That's where you will be. Just be careful who you're hanging around. Try and get yourself into circles that are in the field that you are trying to develop your passions and your talents in. So that's the next one. Also, let go of all negative energy. If you have a beef with someone, if you have a grudge against someone, if you're not right in your spirit, release that. However you need to. If you need to pray, if you need to speak to someone to tell them that you are sorry for whatever you need to do for you, that is what you should do, because you can't fully pour into something that is designed to make you full if your attention and energy is somewhere else. So release it. You have to be free. You have to be free to be who you were created to be. Okay? And that is going into the next one. You will not speak the same. You will not come across the same. Your whole energy and aura is going to be different because you are different. When you are walking in your purpose, it's like this. It's like an athlete running on a track. They're not worried about who's on the side. They're worried about the front. They need to get to that finish line. And that's when you're walking in your purpose, you don't worry about the outside chatter, right? You are focused, and the way you speak sounds different. You're no longer concerned about how you feel affects someone else, because you know you're right inside, because we did the whole freeing of everything. Our energy is right inside. So what we exude is just how we feel, and we know it's not coming from a negative place. It's just how we feel. So because if you listen to part 1, when you start developing those talents and those skills, and you become the very best in your skill, in that talent, yeah, that comes with pride, man, right? I'm the best at this. Because you feel you're the best. That type of talk is usually shunned upon when people talk and speak like that. But it shouldn't be. When you're walking in your purpose, you should be the best at what you're doing. You should put because you've worked, you put your effort into it. You know that you did what you needed to do to be where you are, and you should take pride in that. So you'll speak different. You won't be concerned with outside chatter. You'll be concerned with your goals. You'll be concerned with the next goal. You'll be concerned with you and developing you. You won't be concerned with those things. So when you're walking in your purpose, you got to let those things go. Walking in your purpose does not mean being rich. Let go of the stereotypes of what you feel like being fulfilled and walking in your purpose is. What's being rich monetarily to me may not be rich to you. But guess what? As long as I am full and free and living my what was created for me, my dreams, my passions, my purpose, what I receive from that may be abundant to some. It may be minute to others. But guess what? It only matters to me. It only matters to me. Don't look into someone else's world and think they have it all because they have what looks like monetarily a great life. That's not what walking in your purpose is. Walking in your purpose is doing what you love to do every day, free of judgment, free of resentment, free of hate, free of grudges, and being able to sustain a life that is full and blessed. However that is to you, however that is to me. That's when you know you're truly walking in your purpose. You're not blinded by the lights. You're not blinded by what someone else has. You're never done. You're done when you're dead. you're never done walking in your purpose. Once you get to that point, you should always be doing things to enhance yourself. For me, in the field that I am in, for me, I'm always reading. I'm always listening to audiobooks. I'm always analyzing behavior and studying and studying the way people interact with each other. Different things, and also implementing what I speak into practice. That's a whole different ball game, okay? So, but whatever your talents are for you, they should always constantly be growing. You should always be growing into a new person over time. Your fulfillment is no cap on it. You should be seeking that level, then the next level, then the next level. It doesn't end. So once you start walking in your purpose, that's just the beginning. Then you have to keep moving. You got to keep setting goals, accomplishing those goals, setting new goals. It doesn't end. So don't think that there is like, now I'm here, I made it. No, you never make it. You should always be accomplishing. You should always be striving to achieve. You should always be striving to be a better you. You should always be striving to be your very best. And we don't stop until we can't move anymore. I hope this has helped. As always, like and subscribe. That's how you can show me support. That's how I can bring you more videos. If you have any questions, if you would like me to answer a question on this topic or any other topic, put it in the comments below. And always, don't forget to share if you can, and like that notification bell. That gives you an alert every time I post a new video. If you like this content, there'll be more. And I hope you've gained something from this. And if you know what your purpose is and you don't mind sharing it, I would love to know what it is. As always, God bless.